Ah, finally, we got all the clips for a video. Let's just make sure we have them here. Not again! So as you may have seen from the opening there, that we have significantly less clips in our drive than we should right now. And I have absolutely no idea why this is happening. I've been looking into it, and I think it's probably the fact that the recordings are not going straight to my video file. Either way, we have to just completely re-record this videos from scratch, and there's going to be some slight differences. There's one clip where I actually remembered what I did before my clips decide to pull a dad and just disappear from me. So either way, hey, we'll get back to our regular scheduling program. Alright, it is time once again to do a thing of progression that will bring us a lot farther than we should realistically be right now. So you guys know how I said I would get the mithril drill earlier? Yeah, well, that was a lie. We're getting the titanium drill first again, like we did on my last profile. And as you can see here, we have the fuel canister, drill motor, and the rest limitators right here. It did take a bit of time to get, but it wasn't that bad. Since realistically, it doesn't take too long to get. I need to figure out which one of these drills is the one we're actually making. Ah, yes, here it is, right here. Now this will take 4 hours to forge, and we will be back in a hot second at about 7:38 p.m. Because, of course, we gotta do ourselves some gemstone mining in the future. But either way, see you guys in the next clip. Alright, so now that I'm sure that we are actually recording and it's being put into my files, I can explain another thing that I did while we were offline that apparently was recorded that I remembered that we did. And that thing is that we got ourselves the Shellwise attribute. And now the Shellwise attribute is particularly good because it allows us to take a no knockback. Obviously, we can't do it on those zombies because they will be intimidated by the intimidation talisman. But if we go down here to these crypticals and give them a smack, as you can see here, we take no knockback. And that is what is good about the Shellwise attribute. You basically take no knockback from any normal mob, including Slayer bosses. And this is particularly useful because it means we don't have to put a shellman on anything, and it essentially renders the helmet hit pet item that you get from Diana useless. And it was pretty easy to get. It only took me like an hour and a half to get. Hit all the shards that I needed. So I would highly recommend it. By the way, we'll get on to another clip where I'm actually recording. Okay, so we're back in the forge, and now our drill is ready, so we can claim it out right here. And now this gives us an additional 700 mining speed, 25 mining fortune, and of course the most important part about why we got this, breaking power 7, which means we can now break the normal gemstones in the crystal halls, which will allow us to get the armor of Devon once we hit Harlem Mountain number 6. So let's see how much stuff we have. I don't know why it says it is 0 fuel, but of course. So with this, we now have 404 mining fortune. That can't be right. Oh, it probably is because I don't have fortune on this. But yeah, the important part is we now have 1,723 heat mining speed without anything else. And this is particularly good just because we really want to get started on mining the gemstones to get the armor of Devon. But either way, we'll see you guys in the next clip. We're ready to share something else. Just as a little bit of a Slayer update and a demonstration of how OP the Shellwise attribute is, we're just killing this tier 4 Revenant Horror and standing completely still with no hands on the keyboard. And as you can see here, we're doing perfectly fine. We're not taking any damage, which is just the Slayer update, as in we are doing quite well on Slayers. We're able to kill a tier 4 zombie with no sweat, as well as tier 3 spiders. And I'm going to try to get it to tier 5 spider soon, just because I want to get the tarantula minion, which is a good minion just for getting a bunch of different stuff for Slayers, particularly since the fact that we can get a good amount of talismans from Spider Slayer, or mainly the Survivor Cube, the Tarantula Talisman, and a couple others, as well as just the fact that we're Revenant Horror 5 where we could get the Devour Ring as well. So either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I'm sorry it's a little shorter, it's just we had to figure out the issue of what her computer was doing that was deleting our footage. And either way, hope you guys have a fantastic day today, and we'll see you guys next time.